Hi everyone, welcoming you on this channel. It's been very long time since I have not uploaded any of the videos. It's been almost I think 2 months approx if I'm not wrong. I think 1.5 months. Let me just quickly start with this video. It is about Qatar Airways interview experience. I got selected or not, I'll tell you in the last. But before that, I want to share each and everything with you which I had experienced right from the beginning till end, and just keep watching this video. I think it's going to be helpful for you because you all are freshers, and whether if you are experienced or fresher doesn't matter, but let me just share my experience, what my experience says about it. So I saw this vacancy of Qatar Airways in June, I believe, and there was some city named Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore, Kolkata, Goa, Chandigarh. I applied for all of the cities and I received invitation only for Bombay and Delhi. So firstly, Delhi interview was on 22nd July, but it got postponed due to some reason. Then I received this Bombay invitation. It was on 5th of Bombay something. I wanted to go, but I was so fatigued that day because I was doing my flight and I was landed in Delhi and I again have to go back to this Bombay all the way long. So I just didn't want to do that. I was totally fatigued. I went back to my home. I was feeling bad at why I did not get that interview, but luckily I received this Delhi invitation, and the interview was on this 27th of August. So I thought, okay, don't miss this chance. I have to go. So I went for this interview. It is in Radisson Blue Plaza, nearby airport only. It's a hotel where you have to appear. So once you apply, instantly you receive a mail from Qatar Airways. It's a mail that says that this is your applicant ID. Thank you for applying with Qatar Airways, and this and that you get shortlisted if you review your profile or something like that. So this is not the invitation that you have received. It's just an auto-generated email that you receive. All right, that mail which were written that this is my venue, this is how I'm supposed to dress, and this is the time that I have to appear for the interview, that is another mail. For that you have to keep checking your mail. Okay, all right. I think I received that mail after 15 days or 10 days, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not forgetting. So that's what I'm saying, you have to just keep checking your email. Okay. So Delhi, obviously it's 27th August. I have to appear for the interview. I'll show you that mail later on if if time allows us, whatever. If I will be able to edit that in my video, I'll show you how what all the things are written and everything. So you have to appear in formals. You have to groom yourself very well. Just see how Qatar Airways cabin crew people do makeup. They just apply very dark lipstick, burgundy lipstick or red lipstick, which is dark pink lipstick. Dress formally, dress in a very well way. Try to wear this blazer, shirt, skirt, formal shoes. Black stocking is also fine for the first day. Even for the second day also it is fine, but you just have to dress very very properly. And it's not compulsory for you to have that tote bag, fancy bag. Not necessary. You can take this school bag also, which needs to be look good. That's all. They are not going to check your bag, which bag you have come with actually. So on your first day you have to go with your resume. I must tell you that just go with all your documents as well, your passport size photos as well, your resume, and that applicant, that paper, that applicant where everything is written, the second mail where everything is written, your date, venue, everything, applicant ID and everything. That also they ask you for. So appear with these two things, and what you have to do is this one thing which Qatar is doing very well. They take the interview one by one. So and I also received this slot time. My slot timing was 4 p.m. So I reached there I think by 2:45 or something. I was waiting over there in a waiting area, and I saw that many candidates are standing in a queue, and they must be their slot time must be 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. something. So we're just waiting. So I saw that many candidates had also come whose slot timing was 4 p.m. So we all were just waiting, and then 3 p.m. slot got finished, and then lady HR came. She just told that how you have to go step by step, how you have to appear in this first round. So again we make a queue, and I was the last person, I believe. I think there was one more girl who was just behind me. We were two in the last. We were making a queue, one by one we were going, and in a room there were four HRs, and they're asking one candidate to come. I mean, one HR is taking the interview of one candidate. So at the one time, actually, at the one time, four candidates can go, okay, to the four HRs. All right. So I went in the last, and my HR just asked me, okay, Nisha, she saw my CV and asked me, Nisha, she made me very comfortable. First of all, I had a file in my hand. She asked me to put it down on the table, and then she asked me, Nisha, tell me something about yourself. I just told her my name is Nisha. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Delhi. It has a very rich history. Vibrant culture. Totally रखता हुआ line है ये. Then I told her that. I have done my graduation in the year of 2021. Meanwhile, I was also working for a real estate company, blah blah blah. Then she again saw my resume and said, okay, Nisha, tell me the time when you had a very tough customer. I don't exactly remember what I told to her, but I think I told her, there has been a lot of time when I found a tough customer because my product was not good. So I have to give some alternative to my customer so that he won't go. Because if he go from my company, obviously he will portray the same thing the other customer, and then this is how I lose my customer. So it is important for me that I make my customer happy. Something like that I said, and she was like, okay. So we just keep looking at my face. I don't know. She was watching any pimples or something. I don't know. I do not have any idea about that. But she said, okay, Nisha, I'll give you, I invite you for the another day. So she gave me this rectangle shaped slip where again the date was mentioned, and she wrote all the documents which I have to brought on the next day. So she asked me to come for the 28th, but then I don't know what had happened to her. Then she told me, okay, you can come on 28th. I said, fine. I said, fine, mom, thank you very much. 28th pass, I went on 29th of August for the interview. And on the second day, very simple things happen. They just make you sit in a sitting area of that hotel, and they play the video of the Qatar Airways where they show how the training happens, so what you're supposed to wear, how you're supposed to wear. They tell about the company also, blah blah blah. And then the HR came and they told that, okay, ladies, now be ready for your second round. Your second round is English test. English test is easy, and if you write on Google Qatar Airways interview English test paper, you can find it what kind of question are going to come in the English test. It is actually very easy. Not It is tricky because you get only 20 minutes of time. They set an alarm, they distribute the paper, and at the same time they ask you to start the paper altogether. So everyone has to start their paper uh, at a fixed time और वो finish भी fixed time पे ही होता है. 20 minutes you get. In 20 minutes you have to complete two comprehension, I believe some fill in the blanks also, and it's very easy. It's not that tricky, but if you use your mind, then it's easy. But if you don't use, then obviously you may lose. I'm not sure how much percentage it's required to to just qualify that paper, but I think it's easy. Yeah, you can definitely crack it. It's not tough at all. It's like seventh or eighth class student also can do that. I believe that because I've done that. So it's very easy. Then we qualified that round also. She came and announced, okay, these are the numbers. So we got one slip, a kind of something, all right, where my name was written and my number was written. So they gave number to every candidate. My number was 12. It was written on my blazer, and I attached that on with my blazer. And then once we are done with this English test, they ask us to leave for 20 minutes and do whatever you want to do, washroom, whether you want to get freshen up or something. And after 20 minutes, you have to come to the place again. So once you come to the place again, they announce that numbers which are not selected, yes. So she announced this and that number. I thought, okay, my number has not come in this, so I was selected, and we were again waiting for the another round. The another round was scar test and pimple test, obviously. And again, you have to make a queue and go to. There were two HR only. So 1 till 33 number, whoever candidate got 1 till 33rd number, they have to visit to the one HR, and 34 to 59 something you have to visit to the another HR. The room was same. So there you have to do this 212 centimeter height touch. वो भी हो जाएगा 212 centimeter. वो एक sticker लगा देते हैं. You have to touch with the right hand also and the left hand also. And then she might ask you one other question if she feel like asking, if she wants to give communication. I went inside and she asked me to touch. I touched that. I was successful in that. Then she asked me to show my hands everything I showed. Then she asked me for this, what is this? And I said that, ma'am, I got burnt. And she said, it how many days prior you got burnt? I said, I think it's been only 1 week. It was darkened, but now it's getting lighter. Then she asked me, do you want to declare any scars and any pimples? Then I declared this moles. I have moles over here. Then I declared, see, very something very bad happened with me on 28th. I was at my home and piping hot tea got spilled on my right leg, and it was just so much visible. It was like this much. The mark was this the mark was this much and was totally visible. My skin got literally burned. I applied things upon that, but nothing worked for me. And so imagine next day I have my interview. I was like, यार बाद में नहीं हो सकता था क्या? But it was okay. I felt like okay, जो भी होगा I'll see that. So I shown her that, ma'am, this is what had happened. I didn't tell her that this is the burnt mark. I told her that I had met an accident yesterday, and the doctor told her it will get cured, but it will take some time to get cured. So she was like, okay, okay. Then she writing down something on the paper, and then again two of the HRs came in the room, and they announced. Now they are announcing those numbers which are selected, and the numbers which they had not announced, you have to leave. All right. So there my number had not come, and my number was 12. They did not take my number. I said, okay, fine, I think I'm rejected now. So I would not say that only fresher got selected. I didn't show them that I'm an Indigo crew. I told them that I'm a fresher, and they asked me many times, are you a crew? Do you have any prior experience? Maybe थोड़ा प्रोफेशनल लग रही होंगे मैं, whatever XYZ reason is. I said, no, ma'am, I do not have any experience, because obviously they don't entertain Indigo candidates. Indigo crew को entertain ही नहीं किया जाता कतार में. Either you give resignation to them or something like that, then only they take you. And there was Air India crew also. She also got rejected with me. So it's not necessary that if you have experience then only you get selected. You can get selected whether it's an international airline or a domestic airline. Don't just have this mentality with you that only they take the people who are like this, who are very smart, very good communication skills, very good looking. Nothing like that. Qatar, I think, does not do any differentiation between this. They take they take to those people also. You must have seen that they take Africans also, and every nationality they take. So they are not like कि इसकी skin black है तो we cannot take it. It is not like that, whether it's Indians or any other nationality. It's about that they just want clear skin, which is very obvious. I have heard it several times, and I knew that I will get rejected because obviously that scar was too big, and then this is also a problem. Chalo, this तो if it had not been a problem, then this so definitely would have been a problem for me. I knew that, and I knew that I'm not going to make through this interview, but I was excited. I just wanted to visit them. That's all. I just wanted to have experience. That's all. So there was not much rush, guys, because they were, as I told them, told you that, in your mail, once you receive that applicant ID mail, there's a slot given. It's just very big, best thing Turkish Qatar is doing. So according to the slot, they are asking you to come to the interview venue, and you don't find much rush over there, nothing, I mean. And I remember that she told that also in the interview, that the people who are done with the second round and the third round, now if the time allows, we'll take the fourth round also, which is actually the last round, PI round, on the same day. So it's not always necessary that Qatar interview process take 3 days. It's upon them. It might take 2 days also, but minimum 2 days. I think not less than that. It cannot just happen less than 2 days. 2 days. So this is what my Qatar Airways interview experience say. I found it good. I found it nice. But one thing I would like to suggest you, that you should have clear skin, guys, because I think they're very particular about skin. I have seen good girls also, experienced girls also, but skin was a problem, and that was in my case too. And another thing is, just be yourself, yeah, because there's a spark in your eyes when you say why you want to become a captain, or any question for that matter. If they ask you, you have to say things which you feel like saying. आप कुछ बना के नहीं बोल सकते. हकलाना is fine, English normal, it's fine. It's just what your attitude says. So just be yourself. किसी को देख के don't feel like, oh, my makeup is not good. It is not always about the makeup. It is like आपको खुद पे भरोसा होना चाहिए, दैट्स ऑल। क्योंकि आई नो इट्स ईज़ियर सेड देन डन। आई नो आई एम अ क्रू, सो आई एम सेइंग इट, सो यू फील लाइक ओके ये तो क्रू बन गए। इट्स इज़ नॉट लाइक दैट। देयर वाज़ अ टाइम व्हेन आई वाज़ एट योर प्लेस एंड आई वाज़ थिंकिंग कि यार मेरा तो नहीं हो सकता, आई जस्ट कैन नॉट डू। बट वेयर दिस कॉन्फिडेंस हैज़ कम फ्रॉम, इट हैज़ ओनली कम फ्रॉम मी। मेरे से ही आया है, मैंने ही खुद को किया है। जब मैं इंडिगो में सिलेक्ट हुई उसके बाद मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस धीरे धीरे बढ़ा। नाउ ठीक है, आई एम okay to crack international airline interview, but I have seen people who were working in ground staff and had appeared in this Qatar Airways interview. So there were many girls. So I would suggest you to just go for the interview, guys. जब भी आए apply कर दिया करो and don't feel like मेरा नहीं होगा, होगा नहीं होगा. There are girls जिनकी हाइट छोटी होती है बट उनका 212 सेंटीमीटर टच हो जाता है ईजिली. देयर आर गर्ल्स जिनकी हाइट ऊँची होती है बट 212 सेंटीमीटर टच ही नहीं होता. तो आपको खुद भी नहीं पता है कि आपके साथ क्या हुआ क्या नहीं होगा. सी मेरा क्या सीन था, बट मेरे साथ कल क्या ब्लंडर हुआ है. तो मुझे नहीं पता कि वो मुझे सेलेक्ट करते भी अगर ये नहीं होता है नहीं. आई डोंट रियली नो डैट. बट आप कुछ तो लग पे आप डिपेंड हो, पर कुछ तो आपको हार्डवर्क करना ही पड़ेगा. अगर हार्डवर्क नहीं करोगे तो आई थिंक मैं 2 और 3 राउंड तक भी नहीं जाती. अगर मैं ये सोचती है चलना मैं नहीं जा रही, वट एवर इट इज़. एक तो ये पता नहीं कहाँ से आ जाता है. So this is what my experience say. I wish you all the very best. If you have an India out there, do ask me anything about this Qatar Airways interview. Only about 3 rounds because I'm not aware about the 4th round. I know it is about the PI round, it's personal interview, this basic question, maybe 5 to 6 question, even more than that. बट इतना तो मैं जानती हूँ 3 राउंड्स. तो आप मुझसे कुछ भी पूछ लीजिए इसके बारे में. इट्स ईजी, इट्स सिंपल, इट्स नॉट टफ एट ऑल. यू कैन डेफिनेटली डू दैट. इंटरनेशनल एयरलाइंस आर ऑल्सो वेरी सिंपल. इट्स जस्ट दैट कि आप न्यू होते हो तो यू गेट स्केयर ऑफ न्यू थिंग्स. डोमेस्टिक में यू फील लाइक चल यार कर लेंगे. इंटरनेशनल में तो एवरीबडी विल स्पीक इंग्लिश एंड व्हाट इफ आई वोंट बी एबल टू कम्युनिकेट. इट इज़ नॉट लाइक दैट. They have recruited you, so they must have seen something in you. That's all I want to say. Thank you so much for watching, and do comment down if you have any doubt. Thank you so much. Bye bye.